Have you ever wondered why some men seem to always have the respect, the admiration, and the desire of women, while others constantly find themselves stuck in games, disrespect, or evident right rejection? The difference is not in looks, it is not in money, and it is not in luck. The difference is in behavior. Smart men understand that what you do and what you refuse to do send stronger signals than anything you send. When it comes to women, there are ascertained mistakes, silent hidden mistakes that will destroy her respect for you faster than anything else. You might think you are being loving, thoughtful, or caring, but to her it looks weak, desperate, and unattractive. That is why in this video we are going to break down 9 things smart men never do with women. If you catch yourself owing any of these, it is time to stop immediately. Before we dive into the first one, let me remind you, if you want to master female psychology, attraction, and relationships through the lens of Stoic wisdom, then subscribe right now. Do not wait until it is too late. This saintist could save you years of frustration, heartbreak, and wasted effort. So subscribe and let us get into it. The first mistake smart men avoid is explaining themselves. Have you ever been accused of something by a woman, or maybe she challenges you on why you did something, and your instinct is to go into a long explanation to justify yourself? Most men fall into this trap. They think if they just explain enough, she'll finally understand. But here is the truth. When you over-explain, you look guilty, uncertain, and weak. Smart men understand that their actions speak louder than words. If she doubts you, it is her choice. You do not need to beg her to see your side. A calm, short response carries more power than 100 words of justification. We, powerful men, keep their words sharp, short, and confident, because a man knows his worth, does not try to defend it constantly. The second mistake is casing women. This is one of the biggest killers of attraction. When a man says he tells a woman that she is theprise, that his life is incomplete without her, and Thath will do anything to gain her approval. But here is the secret. Women respect men who are grounded in their own values. Smart men do not chase because of thee. Understand that desire cannot be forced. They attract by living with purpose, by standing firm and by allowing women to come closer naturally. And let me pause here. If this resonates with you, subscribe now, because we are just getting started. In the next point might shock you, but it is one of the most common mistakes men make. The third mistake is revealing too much too soon. In the age of social media and oversharing, most men think that telling a woman everything about themselves early on will build trust, but it does not. It kills the mystery. Attraction thrives on curiosity. Smart men reveal themselves slowly over time. They let her wonder. They let her ask questions. Because the moment you give her your entire story, she feels she already knows you. And the intrigue fades. Mystery is not manipulation. It is simply pacing the connection. When you is a connection correctly, she'll feels excitement of discovering you is be peace, and that journey of discovery is where attraction builds strongest. The fourth mistake is trying to fix women. This is subtle. Many men think they are buying good partners by constantly offering solutions when she complains, or by trying to heal her past, its wounds, or by thinking they can change her behavior. But the Stoic truth is this: you cannot fix anyone. Smart men do not take on the burden of rescuing women. They listen, they empathize, but they do not lose themselves in her problems. They understand that every person must walk their own path. If you try to be her therapist, her savior, or her constant problem solver, you will end up drained, and she will lose respect for you. She wants a partner, not a parent. The fifth mistake smart men avoid is neglecting their own purpose for a woman. This is crucial to many men. Drop their hobbies, their goals, their dreams. The moment they start dating, they make her the center of their world. At first she might enjoy the attention, but very soon she starts to lose respect. Why? Because she wants a man who has a mission, a man she can join on his path, not a man who abandons his path for hers. Smart men never lose themselves in their relationship. They let their purpose guide them in everything else. Falls into place. A man without purpose is like a ship without direction, and eventually a woman will abandon a ship that drifts. The sixth mistake is competing for a woman's attention. You have probably seen this at parties, or maybe even with friends. Men trying to outdo each other for her laughs, her approval, her validation. But a smart man knows he does not compete because he does not see her attention as scarce. he does not see himself as in the race competing. Tells her that her value is higher than yours, but when you stay calm, grounded, and bothered, you show her that you already know your worth, and that makes you stand out in a sea of desperate men. Women instantly recognize men who do not need to prove themselves. The seventh mistake is depending on her for happiness. This is one of the most dangerous traps of all. Many men feel incomplete. Without a woman's love, they think her presence equals joy and her absence equals despair. But this is weakness. Happiness must be built within yourself. Smart men find joy in their purpose, in their growth, in their discipline. A woman can nod to his happiness. But she is never the foundation of it, and ironically, how you stop needing her for happiness, that is when she is most drawn to you women. Want to join a man who is already fulfilled, not complete? A man who is empty. The eighth mistake is react. 2 tests. Women test men, itis. Part of attraction psychology. She might challenge you, she might ignore you. She might try to provoke jealousy. If you react emotionally with anger or insecurity, she instantly knows you are not stable. But the Stoic man, he stays calm, he does not get dragged into games. He sees the test, smiles, and caresses. That calm energy is unshakable, and it destroys her need to test him further. Women test to see if your confidence is real. When you stay calm, you show her you are built on solid ground. The 9th mistake, Thephanol 1, is apologizing for your standards. Weak men lower their standards just to please women. They accept behavior they do not like. They hide their values because they are scarred. She will leave, but smart men never do this. They stand firm in what they want, in how they live, and in what they expect. Because when you apologize for having standards, you tell her you are not worthy of respect. But when you stand firm, she either rises to meet you or she leaves. And either way you win. So let us recap. Smart men do not over-explain. They do not chase. They do not try to fix women. They do not try to fix women. They do not neglect their propose. They do not compete for attention. They do not depend on women's for happiness. They do not react emotionally to tests, and they never apologize for their standards now. Hooray is the truth. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to master all 9 at once. But if you just start avoiding even a few of these mistakes, you will notice a massive shift. Women will respect you more. They will desire you more. And most important, you will respect yourself more. And Thetis. What this channel is all about, helping you build unshakable confidence, clarity, and strength in relationships and life. So if you have not already, subscribe right now, because in the next video, I am going to reveal something even more powerful. The subtle things women say when they are secretly losing attraction for you, and how you can respond with strength instead. Desperation.